Hey everybody, it's James, and this is James's N-Scale Train Layout Project, the Performance Track Edition. Thanks for joining me tonight. Wanted to give you an update on the Performance Track layout. You haven't seen it in a while, but don't worry, I've been working on it, and I've made a really big change that I wanted to share with you tonight. Previously, the last couple of episodes ago, I installed two auto reversing loop modules, the Digitrax model and the MRC model. And while both of those models worked pretty well, they didn't work all the time. In other words, sometimes the locomotive would stall. Sometimes they would just, basically it just wasn't consistent. So I did some research and actually found a module, an auto reversing module that's all solid state, has no clicks and no moving parts inside of it. It's the DCC Specialties, and I believe it's the PSXAR. So this module didn't cost much more than the mechanical modules. It was about $60 versus $50 and $30 for the previous one. So I went ahead and I made the investment, and I'm really glad I did, because after installing the solid state modules, this PSXAR, they've just worked consistently. And there's a ton of different programming options that I didn't even get into with this module. It was way too complicated. And I looked at the directions and I was like, if it works just out of the box, I'm going to keep it. Well, it did work just out of the box, and it's worked really well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the track and how I've installed those new modules. Let's take a look.
Okay, everybody, so here's the layout as it stands today. It's got the energy and the excitement I've been looking for. I love running my trains and multiple trains on this track. And I love the opportunity to be able to do more with programming that I feel I can do on this track versus the scenic track. So let's go ahead and just talk about some of the changes since the last time I filmed. Obviously, the worst is that there's still a lot of wires below. I'm not going to tie them up and make them look great until I have finished drilling holes and wiring the lights. So there's that, and then obviously the addition of my reversing switches. I decided to mount them on top of my track. I really like the look of them. I went ahead and I made some frames for them and added some lights, and I'm real happy with the way they turned out. Lastly, just a little addition of a sun and moon kind of extra piece, which not only I think completes the look of the backboard, but it also kind of brings a little overhang for the trains to run under as I'm running them on this track. So here it is. Thanks for taking a look. The next phase is going to be installing some additional lights, and I'm really excited about that part too. So there you go. Thanks for taking a look.